Morning. I just moved inside because I had technical difficulties outside. I think it's so hot outside that, I don't know, my camera got annoyed. So what I want to talk about is, yesterday I talked about the steps that you need to start implementing. Good morning. Thank you for following me inside. Yesterday I talked about coming back with when you have a new idea, or whatever it is, whenever you have a new idea, that you take the steps that you can to implement this new idea. And it takes a lot of self-discipline and willpower to get on that road to implement the idea. Well, now, yesterday was my human doing day, and I was disciplined almost all the day. I really was careful what I ate. I wrote out my schedule. I prepared for all the things I needed to do. I got a lot of things in action. I wrote the schedule of what I need to do today. And then I was exhausted. Even though I talked about making sure you find balance in your life and self-care and do all those things, I obviously didn't get the memo. And I really wore myself out. It was really hot. It was a heat wave, and I went grocery shopping, and just between the grocery store and the car, I was sweating. It just was like one thing after the other. I fell asleep last night and woke up at like 3:30 in the morning to process. My mind was going like 100 miles an hour of processing all the things that I had to think about. And I feel like it's really important that in my ideas that I'm like talking with you about over coffee in the morning, I like to think that they're really good ideas and they really work. But unfortunately, if you're only a human being and a human doing, and you're just doing all the time, the being needs to be balanced. I always think you have to balance the human doing with the human being. And yesterday, I was so busy being a doing that I forgot about being a being. And it makes me laugh because it makes me think of when I was young. I used to watch a show called Romper Room, and they'd say, "Are you a good doobie?" And yesterday, I was a good doobie until I was so worn out that I had no strength. And today is going to be a different day. Today is going to be a day where I'm really careful about how much energy I'm pouring out to everybody to get things done, to accomplish, to be more, to do more. I'm actually drinking coffee in my Oprah cup. It was brought to me for my birthday a few years ago by two really special people, Rachel and Abby. And it always reminds me of different things that Oprah says. And what I want to share with you today is she gave a lecture at Harvard, and she's interviewed very famous people over the years. And she said, the most common question that I always get, whether I interview a president, a rock star, a movie star, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, they always say after the interview, was it good enough? Now, you think that at some point in your life, if you are a rock star, a movie star, or anybody, that you come to a point where you say, that was enough. Well, it's never enough, because we are, as human beings, always growing. We always have the opportunity. And the way I like to look at a day like yesterday, it reminds me that my thirst to do more and be more is so great. But it needs balance. And today is my balance day. I'm going to try to write more notes and take it slower and not put so many physical demands because it's really hot outside today. And I hope that this is good for all of us, because when I talk to you guys in the morning over coffee, I feel like it organizes my day, and it gives me a chance to bond with you all day long as you write comments. So continue to write your comments. I don't know where you're located, but if you're having a heat wave, take it slow. Have another iced coffee. drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and just like remember that we all are enough. That Oprah knows that she knows that each one of us is insecure in our own way and always worried that we're doing more. And from words of Oprah, she's like, you're always enough. And I'm going to try to live that today. I'm always enough. And I hope that you feel that you're always enough too. Have a really, really great day. If you're in a heat wave, stay cool, and I'll speak to you soon.